Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to John Hardin High School for tonight's 5th Region Boys Basketball action. Tonight's ball game has the 19-6 Bardstown Tigers, the number 1 team in the district, or 19th district, taking on the 25-2 John Hardin Bulldogs, who will be the number 1 seed in the 17th district tournament. I am Bobby Thompson, joined tonight by Coach Chris Porter. And Coach, it's a game when we saw the schedule early in the season we were looking forward to. John Hardin, as good as they've been, and we've seen them do it. Bardstown, a team that is up and coming, has been around for a little while, but seemed to really put it together this year, especially with J.J. Traynor, their All-State Mr. Basketball candidate. Talk a little bit about Bardstown and what John Hardin has to do tonight.
Well, they're going to have to be able to handle pressure because Coach Brewer does as good a job as anybody with getting his kids to play fast, and they're going to be very aggressive. It seems like their guards, the names change, but they're always the same. They're always 5'8", 5'9", and they just flat get after you. And this could be a heck of a ball game, especially if it gets going up and down. I got a chance to talk to Coach Brewer for a couple of minutes during the JV game, and he likes where his team is. He thinks they've been playing well. Trainer's been having some huge games. It'd be interesting to see how John Hardin guards him tonight. If they put Alex Matthews on him, or they kind of switch out, maybe run Trayvon Harris at him. To kind of slow him down, because Trainer's the type that he's not going to shoot a bunch of three-pointers. He's pretty good from three this year, but he's also going to kill you on the boards. He's a very good rebounder. He's long. So this has got the makings of what both coaches wanted when they scheduled this game. Is you want to play good teams toward the end of the year to get your teams ready for the postseason, and this is definitely one of those.
Talk about Traynor. He's averaging 19.8 points per ball game, 12 boards a night, but he's not the only star on the team for the Tigers, as Jarrell Montgomery averaging 16 points, Javon Smith averaging 14 points a night. So there are other cast of characters, so to speak, that are playing for the Tigers. For the John Hardin Bulldogs, Mr. Do Everything for him this year has been Alex Matthews. Comes into tonight's game averaging 24 points a ball game with about 11 boards on the season. Trayvon Harris averaging 16 points a game, and Preston Merle averaging 10 points a ball game. And Coach, we look at the region as it goes around. John Hardin, E-Town, we've seen both of them. They seem to be the 1-2 currently in scheduling. Bardstown, you got to put up there. We had LaRue County last week, and that's a team that can be tough to beat, especially with their inside-outside game.
I think the one thing with LaRue County that could hurt them is their guards. The other night when North was able to pressure their guards, they struggled a little bit. They did a better job, down the stretch in securing a pretty easy victory. The X factor, not an X factor, but the thing you get with LaRue, and what we were so impressed with the other night was Mark Good. They just couldn't, nobody could handle him inside. And if you look at like this team, Trainer's got the got the height, but does he have the bulk, to really body Good and keep him out of the lane? This region, I think everybody kind of assumed at the beginning of the year that John Hardin was just going to roll through the region on their way back to Rupp Arena. And I think if we've seen anything, Bobby, is E-Town is very capable of beating them. I think Bardstown's capable of beating them. I think LaRue played them close in the 2A region. So I don't think it's a cakewalk. I think Coach McCurry, you get your guys' attention with close games, and I expect this to be a heck of a ball game here tonight.
Again, Bardstown coming in with a 19-6 record, and the Bulldogs coming in with a 25-2 record. We're now going to turn it over to our PA announcer for tonight's starting lineups. Actually, we're not, because it's hard for us to hear him from down here. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgeville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626, and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. and West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Now we'll have the introduction of the Bulldogs. It is the most unique in the 17th district.
Yes, they win the award.
So there we have the starters again for the Tigers. It'll be Terrellin Calvert, Javon Smith, Jarrell Montgomery, J.J. Traynor, and Shadarian Montgomery. For the Bulldogs, Alex Matthews, Devin Rogers, Tay Stone, Trayvon Harris, and Preston Merle. This got interesting. It'll be Traynor and Matthews to jump at midcourt. Bardstown controls the opening tip. Smith with the ball, guarded by Stone. John stays man-to-man, gets inside, dumps it down low. Missed inside. Merle with the rebound.
Really good, easy, just a point-blank layup. Couldn't get it to go.
And for the Bulldogs, they actually used 2 point guards, Stone and Rogers. Trayvon Harris drives inside. He'll kick it out to Stone. Back out top to Rogers. Rogers just a little too high as he tried to get it down low to Merle. Turnover to the Tigers.
John man-to-man, full court pressure.
Smith brings, or sorry, not Smith. Jarrell Montgomery brings it up the court. Jarrell Montgomery inside to Shadarian Montgomery, it's good. And after missing at the trip before, Montgomery gets the first points of the ball game for the Tigers. Out to Matthews. Matthews guarded by Traynor. Gets Traynor to fly past. He misses inside. Ball knocked around. Matthews with the offensive rebound and the putback.
Good work by Matthews there, staying after it.
Terrell Montgomery bringing it up the court. That one goes wide of Smith and a turnover to the Bulldogs. That one anticipating it, gets the steal there. And Smith with the flush.
He's not very big, but he got up right there.
Steal was by Jarrell Montgomery.
Bardstown kind of playing a sagging man-to-man.
Montgomery inside, gives it off, 10-footer from Merle. Gets the roll, and we're tied again at 4 apiece.
Kind of a fadeaway 10-footer there by Merle.
So they're able to get it up. Calvert with it. Traynor deep, one on the way, no good. Darion Montgomery got the rebound there by Merle. Three on the way from Calvert, it's good.
Nice kick out.
Matthews drives down the lane, traveled, and ball back over to the Tigers. 5:04 to go in our opening quarter. Calvert with it now, down low. And it's Shadarion Montgomery, another bucket. Now Stone calls out a new play. Match down low, they get it to Merle. Turns inside at the bucket, it's good.
Good move by Merle. Recognized the mismatch, went right at him.
Calvert will get it up past midcourt. Kicks to the corner. Trainer, three on the way, no good. Knocked around. Rogers with the rebound. Coach McCurry telling them to get up the court quickly. Another mismatch. They get it to Merle down low. Dribbles that one off of a Tiger, so they'll stay with the Bulldogs. Rogers to inbound the ball. Merle short on that 10-footer. Foul on Trainer, his first, team's first.
Coach Brewer not happy with that call.
Able to get it into Merle. And at the elbow, Merle, 15-footer, no good. Calvert with the rebound. Smith back out to Jarrell. And now it's Trainer right at the free throw line. His 15-footer's good.
That's where his length, he's just able to shoot over Matthews there.
Bardstown does a good job staying in front of the John Hardin Bulldogs. Kick it to Stone in the corner, goes wide, and another turnover. Back to the Tigers.
Matthews wanted to take him off the dribble. Bardstown did a good job defensively there, just kind of walling up.
Ball quickly up, and there's a alley-oop that was missed inside by Trainer. Harris comes out with it for the Bulldogs to the other end. Doesn't make it inside. Stone tries to save it in. It goes out off the Tigers, and will stay with the Bulldogs.
Trainer was way up there on that lob.
Get it into Matthews. Out to Stone. Stone drives inside, partially blocked there. Gets his own rebound. Tries to pass it out. Calvert gets the steal. Calvert holds up, lays it back. And Jarrell Montgomery knocks down a three. And with that, Coach McCurry takes a timeout with 2:37. And it's an 8-point lead for the Tigers. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and you can always search our past broadcasts on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. We come back to action. 2:37 to go and an 8-point lead for the Tigers. It will be John Hardin basketball. J.R. Montgomery and Jalen Tyus have checked into the lineup for the Bulldogs. And I think Tyus checks in because Stone had gotten some open looks, but it's not very confident from the outside, whereas Tyus is incredibly confident from the outside.
He's in there for one reason, and that's to shoot the three.
And there's Matthews over the top. Misses that one. Montgomery knocked it out, so it'll go over to the Tigers. Smith gets it past the midcourt stripe. 3 on the way, it's good.
Wow.
Javon Smith with 5 points. That's the third three-pointer by the Tigers. And all 5 starters have now scored. Trayvon Harris gets to the bucket. It's good. His first points of the night.
John ran a nice set there, just kind of cleared out the side.
Smith with it. Gets past Matthews. Easy bucket inside.
You know, John has been really good with their run and jump. We've seen him throughout the year, but if you miss against Bardstown with that run and jump, that's what's going to happen. As Smith just with a great move to finish at the basket.
Matthews drives all the way down the line, misses inside. Montgomery had it for the Bulldogs. He loses it out of bounds, and it'll go over to the Tigers. Anthony Bowen checks in for the Bulldogs. And that time it's Jarrell Montgomery drive down the lane, misses, but it's gathered up inside by Shadarian Montgomery, and he gets his 6th point. Sorry, Shadarian Montgomery on that one. And it's a 13-point lead for the Tigers. I don't know that we've ever, as Bowen step back 3, no good. Harris tracks down the rebound. It's been a long time since I've seen a Bulldog team down by 13. Got 2 points from Trayvon Harris. Here they come in the half court. Jarrell Montgomery gets it around to Calvert. Back to Montgomery. The corner on the other side. Down low to Trainer. Fade away 15-footer. It's good, and he was fouled. Matthews picks up that one, his first, team's first.
That's Trainer's length again. You know, I mean, he just turned it. That's a tough shot. He's hit a couple of tough shots. Matthews done a good job defensively on him.
Checking in Darius Anthony for the Tigers. Also, Jace Phillips checks in. Harris will take, and he walked.
Oh,
he got bailed out.
Yeah, he did.
Jarrell Montgomery going to pick up this foul. Oh, sorry, they're going to say it was on Anthony, his first, team second. Get it into Harris. And they've got him open again. Harris took the Tiger off the dribble before. He's going to try to do the same thing. That time Trainer comes over and sends it right back to him. Bowen with quick hands gets it. And that brings our score to the end of the first quarter, 24-12. Bardstown on top of John Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable, unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Coach, your thoughts through that opening quarter?
You know, this is what you get out of Bardstown. They play a lot like John Hardin, except they're a little quicker. And I think you saw that a little bit with their guards, able to to beat a couple John Hardin traps, and you know, the three-pointer, you know, 3 3-pointers, and they feed off Coach Brewer because he works harder than a lot of the players. The way he's up and down the side, he's very animated. Kids love playing for him, and that's the kind of start you want, you know, on the road against a really good John Hardin team. But you know, we've seen John enough to know they're not going to lay down, and they'll come back with an answer as we start this second quarter.
John Hardin basketball. Bowen, Tyus will take that three. Off the iron, Merle with the rebound, right back out to Tyus. Tyus this time drives it inside. Missed. J.R. Montgomery had the rebound. Tyus gets it. He goes right back up, misses again. Harris this time with the offensive rebound and the putback.
4 chances there as Trainer kind of backed off, didn't want to pick up that second foul.
Trainer now with it. 3 on the way, that one off the iron. Smith with the rebound, gets it to Jarrell Montgomery. Drives inside, he'll be fouled. I believe this will be on Bowen. His first, team second. Phillips to inbound this ball for the Tigers. Gets it into to Javon Smith. His 3 on the way. No.
That was halfway down.
Harris with it, he'll drive inside. Let's say that's on the floor. I believe that'll be on Phillips.
They're doing a good job spreading the floor, allowing Harris to take his man.
That foul was on Jarrell Montgomery, his first, team's third. They get it into Montgomery. Montgomery almost had that blocked from behind. Trainer gets it, almost has it knocked away. Phillips is able to get it. Anthony's shot no good. J.R. Montgomery with the rebound. Harris gets it to Merle and gives it right back. Kick to the corner for Montgomery. Back to Tyus near the top of the key. Tyus able to take Smith down the lane. It's good. Good job of using the rim to his advantages. Trainer came over and tried for the block.
And that's something we've not seen out of Tyus.
And that time Trainer gets fouled, and it's good.
That's just a mismatch. And, you know, Morrell, he doesn't have the quickness to stay with him. Ran a nice little set to free up Trainer at the nail, and he went right to the basket.
Matthews back into the lineup for the Bulldogs. Trainer now with 8 points on the night. Shadarian Montgomery back into the lineup for the Tigers. And now the Tigers are going to come out with, actually, Trainer's the only one that came down the court. The rest of them will pick up at midcourt. Bowen into the lane, his runner no good. Rebound by Montgomery, gets it quickly to Trainer, ahead to Jarrell Montgomery. He's blocked from behind. Trainer picks it up, his shot a little long on that one. Shadarian Montgomery had the rebound. It goes off the Tigers and over to the Bulldogs. Matthews at the top of the key, guarded by Trainer. Turns back in, Montgomery was there, give off to Merle. Merle knocks down the 15-footer.
Smart move by Matthews there as he drew the double team. And
Anthony kicks out to the other side, gets to the top of the key. Jarrell Montgomery with that shot, knocked around, no good. Chased down by the Tigers. And that one is good by Jarrell Montgomery. His second 3 of the night.
Just hustle. I mean, it's
the Bulldogs cut it to single digits, and then in 2 trips, 6 points by the Tigers, and they're back out to a 12-point lead. Matthews again drives inside, Hook shot, no good. Shadarian Montgomery with the rebound. Quickly get it up to Calvert, back out to Jarrell Montgomery. Kicks to the corner for Anthony. Anthony drives into the lane. His 10-footer, it's good.
Just, again, able to turn the corner, kind of similar to what we saw in the first E-Town game, where E-Town's guards, Franklin especially, were able to get into the lane and shoot those floaters.
Bowman sends it back out to Harris. Now Harris going to try to turn the corner, and I think Trainer kind of changed his mind. And Matthews' 3 attempt is no good. And now Tay Stone and Devin Rogers back into the lineup for the Bulldogs. .406 to go here in the first half. Anthony with it, gets it to Jarrell Montgomery in the corner. To the top of the key for Trainer. Trainer fade away, it's good, and he's fouled again.
I mean, just the length. I mean, he's just able to shoot over the top of Matthews. Matthews picks up his second.
Trainer again completes his 3rd three-point play of the night. He's got 11 on the evening, and it's a 17-point lead for the Tigers.
They got to get Matthews something easy.
And Rogers with a little floater in the lane. It's good. His first bucket of the night.
If I'm Bardstown, I go right back to Trainer with Matthews guarding him and pick up Matthews' 3rd.
Jarrell Montgomery outside, lays it off down low. Matthews gets the steal. And all the way in with the left hand.
There he is. That's a good play by Matthews, not settling, going straight to the rim.
Trainer to the corner. Calvert 3 on the way. It's long. Rogers with the rebound. Rogers and Anthony run into each other. Foul will be on Adarius Anthony. His second, team's 4th. Javon Smith back in for the Tigers.
Ran a little back screen lob play for Matthews.
Merle, 16-footer, it's good. Preston Merle with 8 points.
All up from 10, 12 feet.
11-point lead. Another steal by the Bulldogs. Matthews with his second and 2 trips.
Oh, that's a charge. Oh, my goodness.
I believe that'll be on Shadarian Montgomery. His first, team's 5th.
The baseline official was getting ready to call a charge, and
the one who ended up calling it was very emphatic that it
yeah,
was a block.
he had his mind made up that was a block.
Rogers struggling to get this one in, does get it into Matthews. And then want to push off there. Matthews misses inside. Jarrell Montgomery with the rebound. Swinging around, Trainer now with it. Comes inside, fakes. Turned over his left shoulder, no good. Rebound by Merle. Rogers looks to push. Rogers pull up 3. Doesn't get it inside. Jarrell Montgomery with that rebound. And with that, Coach Boer going to take a timeout. 1:38 to go here in this first half of play. This is a Hardin County Educational Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. On tap next week, we will have 2 ball games. On Tuesday night, it'll be boys action as LaRue County travels to take on the Elizabethtown Panthers. Then on Thursday night, it's boys action again as Central Hardin will go to Meade County in boys play. And then on Friday night, same two schools, Central Hardin goes back to Meade County in girls action. All those games scheduled for a 7:30 tip time. It'll be Bardstown basketball. 1:38 to go in the second quarter, up by 11. There, Montgomery checked in for the Bulldogs.
Now Harris guarding Trainer.
Calvert. Terrell Montgomery gets to the elbow, now back to Trainer. Terrell Montgomery calls out a different play. Kick to the corner for Calvert. Montgomery again backs it out. It's the loudest the gym has been. And there's a 3 by Smith. His second three-pointer.
And all because just of a kick out.
Matthews gets all the way to the bucket.
Nice head fake right there.
Terrell Montgomery. Javon Smith able to kicks it back to Montgomery. 3 top of the key, it's good. Montgomery with his third 3 of the night. 20 seconds to go in the quarter.
Looks like John will hold for the last shot.
Trainer now guarding Harris. 5 seconds to go, gets that one. Calvert should have had the steal. And Rogers, good for 3 off the glass. And so go to the halftime break. Bardstown on top, 41-29 over John Hardin. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. The locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. We'll be back after this short timeout with first half stats and analysis and second half action.
Hello and welcome to this special session in which we are going to greet one of our outstanding sponsors with our HCEC-TV live sports coverage. In addition to Brandenburg Telecom, we have one of our longest partners with Physical Therapy Associates. And I think they've been with us practically day one. So joining us is Beth Vessels, who is a physical therapist at PTA. And also, we've got a new person with us today, Kyle Odom. And he is a licensed athletic trainer as well as a performance enhancement specialist. Now, that's a long title for the job that you do, but I know you do many jobs. So first, we'll begin with, let's talk about Physical Therapy Associates, its history, and how it's grown through the number of years.
Yeah, definitely. So it first opened in 1997 in Elizabethtown, and since then it has grown to having multiple locations. So we have Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Hodgenville, Bardstown, Louisville, and our newest clinic is in Brandenburg.
Now, are all full-service PTA sites?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Talk about the elemental services that you may provide.
Yeah, so we see a lot of people, and we range from orthopedic conditions, shoulder pain, back pain, neck pain. We help people that have had total joint replacements, and we help with athletes as well. We kind of run the full gamut of physical therapy services for people.
And some of those services are specialized, so talk about some of those.
Right, so we provide treatments such as ASTEM, which is a type of massage we do with tools to help facilitate healing. We also do several different types of taping. As you can see, Kyle has some on his arm here. And we do something called dry needling as well, which is relatively new in physical therapy practice. But
what does it do? Just explain to the audience.
Yeah, so we've seen a lot of really good results with it, especially neck pain, back pain. And what it does is we take a thin filament needle and we work within the muscles of the body to help try to relax them, to relax the trigger points there, and it really helps people that have type of myofascial pain and long-term pain syndromes.
Awesome. Now, Kyle, you're new to this studio taping here. You also are new to the business. You've been there a couple of years, but that doesn't mean you've been involved with what you do for a number of years. So tell us a little bit about what you do at PTA.
Yeah, well, most athletic trainers are, facilitated with the sports programs and stuff. And then a few of us get to be in the clinic setting. And so that's what's really nice is I get the clinic setting, so I don't necessarily have to work those hours of covering the games and stuff. But what's really great in my role in the clinic is I get to kind of further our rehab. So I get to take those upper level rehabs, our ACLs, a lot of the athletes that really need to go to the next level and have a good transition back into their sport. I get to make that transition easy and seamless, and just kind of they're able to jump right into their sport once they leave us. And so that's really helpful considering how competitive we are in our area, just our community with sports. We have so many people going to the next level, and we're able just to give them that competitive edge and get back to their sport. So
that's amazing. Now, those at home, you may see what you think might be a tattoo on Kyle's arm, but it's actually a service. A treatment. So talk about that.
Yeah, so this is kinesio tape. Actually, the Olympics now, you'll probably see a ton of athletes with the kinesio tape on, a lot of different colors. And we actually I got certified last year, and we actually just had a whole bunch of them get certified this past weekend. But yeah, the one that I have on now is a lymphatic taping, so it helps with the swelling and trying to get all that debris out of the system, and we love it. In conjunction with everything that we offer, the tape allows us just at the beginning of our rehabs, and also when they leave. So when they leave, it's like we get to keep our hands on them as they leave. So everything that we have done for them, it just stays with them until they come back to us. So we get a lot of benefits from it, whether it's pain management or facilitation with the muscles or getting those muscles just to relax. We are able to do that with just our taping. So it has definitely been an asset to us.
You also have a new facility located at your Woodland Drive site. Talk a little bit about that, because that goes hand in hand with our sports athletes.
Yeah, actually it's all one building now. So we have just added a 90 by 60 foot, a 5,000 square foot building that's all turf. So we got a 35-yard turf section, and it is essential for getting our athletes where they need to be. So we can do running and sprinting. We can do all kinds of power and just a lot of that transitional stuff, and really help those rehabs. So again, it's great because where before, our rehabs would stop at a certain point, and we would say, okay, this is as far as we can get you, go back to the field, and they have so much hesitancy and, really not sure. Now we take that away. Now when they leave us, they are ready to go. We have carried them through the rehab process so much so that, all they're really lacking is some of that sport-specific endurance, which, we can't necessarily offer. But it's so great because they've got space to move around. We had Nathan Adcock that came in, and we got to do his throwing progression. It's big enough to do a full throwing progression with Tommy John. And so that is such a big asset, again, to our community, because there's nothing like it. And there's nowhere that has a physical therapy clinic that has that to offer. And so, yeah, it's very essential to what we do. And again, it provides more space for our other patients, but especially for our athletes. We've
That's awesome. That is awesome. One thing that I want to tell our audience at home also that these two young people are graduates of the Hardin County Schools. Kyle graduated from John Hardin High School, and Beth, you graduated from Central Hardin.
Central, yes.
And so great products of the Hardin County School System. We really want to thank you so much again for sponsoring our sports coverage. Beth, just why do you feel it's important for PTA to give back to the community?
We love helping people in the community, and so that's our patient population, and so we just enjoy to be able to give back to those people who who allow us to help them to recover from whatever injuries they do have.
Well, and I know that with therapy, people can get back to their normal life faster, quicker. The specialties that are involved now, oh my goodness, I mean, it really can be a quick turnaround and really enhance your quality of life. So for individuals that would like to get additional information about PTA, what do they need to do, Beth?
Yeah, so anytime they can call our clinic, 270-234-1569. They can visit us on the web too. And as far as if it's a patient, some insurances require a doctor's referral to come, but some don't. Kentucky's a direct access state for physical therapy, so some insurances you don't have to have a doctor's referral. So just check with your insurance company and see if they need that or not.
Great. And Kyle, do you know the website address for PTA?
physicaltherapyky.com.
Great. So make sure you check out Physical Therapy Associates of Elizabethtown. They're located all over the area now. And again, those locations, Beth?
So we have Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Bardstown, Hodgenville, South Louisville, and our newest clinic in Brandenburg.
Awesome. And there's multiple services at all of those locations. Thank you again for sponsoring live sports coverage with HCEC-TV, and we look forward to working again with you all this year.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dale Mings, and welcome to HCEC-TV Live Sports Coverage. I want to take time to just recognize one of our longtime sponsors, eTownApartments.com and Mark Harris Construction. And today we have with us another sponsor that's coming on board with us, and that's Mark's son, Ryan Harris. And Ryan, just tell us a little bit about yourself and how you came to be in this business and so forth.
So, I'm from Elizabethtown, grown up here my whole life. I'm fortunate enough that I got to grow up around kind of the construction business and that whole market, more so than a new realtor would get to be around it coming in. So, I knew a lot, and I decided being a realtor would be a perfect fit for me. And that's just kind of how I got into it. I interned my junior year, the summer after my junior year at Bellarmine at a real estate place. And I fell in love with it, and it's just a perfect fit for me.
So Ryan, tell us a little bit more about the focus of your business. Is this mostly the Elizabethtown area, Hardin County? What is it?
So my brokerage that I'm a part of, it's out of Louisville, but I'm in E-Town 3, 4, 5 days a week. So my emphasis is Louisville, Hardin County, Elizabethtown, and anything kind of close by there. I'm helping people in Taylorsville right now, helping people out in Cecilia. I'm helping really where anybody needs me, just trying to figure out what their needs are in that area and how that market fits their needs.
So now, in terms of marketing, you've kind of got your own...
Our halftime score, 29. Dogs have already scored. Trayvon Harris with 2 points here to start the third quarter. That ball inside goes off Merle. Trainer gets other end. I believe that was Smith. The Trainer down low to Shadarian Montgomery line to shoot. Foul Rodgers. His first, team's first. And Montgomery line shooting 2. In the half. 3. 10. Montgomery 9. J with 2. Shadarian Montgomery. And now make it 8.
Bardstown like half court man.
Rogers corner for low to Merle. Left hand baby hook. It's good.
Nice move by Merle.
Merle now into double digits with 10. Merle with 10. Harris with 10. Devin Rogers had 5. Jalen Tyus with 2, and Alex Matthews with 6 in that first half. Trainer goes inside.
Get Harris on a. Got a lot of ball there.
It's Harris second, team second. Trainer to the line to shoot 2. On the court to start the second half. The same starting 5 for Bardstown. Terrell Calvert, Javon Smith, Jarrell Montgomery, Shadarian Montgomery, and J.J. Trainer. For the Bulldogs, Alex Matthews, Tay Stone, Trayvon Harris, Devin Rogers, and Preston Merle, their starting 5. Merle back inside, this time over the right shoulder. Back down on Shadarian Montgomery, and 2 easy buckets for Merle. Calvert 3 from the corner, it's good. His second 3-pointer of the night.
And the guard penetration, kick out for another 3.
That's the 7th 3 of the night by the Tigers. Down low to Merle, inside.
And if they're going to continue to play behind Merle, he's going to have his way because Montgomery can't. He's not big enough. Merle just shoots over the top of him.
And there's Stone with the steal. Up off the last, no good. Harris there, and that's blocked. And Calvert saves it back in, but Stone gets there. It's got to be a travel. Oh. Harris, left-hand layup, it's good.
All kinds of stuff happened there.
Yeah.
No whistle, and Harris ends up with the layup.
Cross. I believe that. His first. I'll put on the line to shoot. His first trip to the line. Montgomery now with 11 points. Now it looks like Javon Smith sagging off. Really, Stone wide open, and Smith just stays on the inside. Now they get it into Matthews. Trainer on him. And Matthews gets fouled, and that'll be the second on Trainer. Team's first of the second half. And that'll put Matthews on the line for the first time tonight.
Coach McCurry got that foul called. He worked that official that made that call the whole time Bardstown was shooting that free throw, and we've got kind of a different angle here tonight. Don't know how much of a foul was there.
One more to come. Matthews now with 7 points. Pressure. Calvert with it at the other. He's going to be fouled. On Rogers, second.
Yeah, Merle had a good block up top.
Terrell Calvert to the line to shoot 2. Calvert now with 7 points on the night. Harris will bring it up. Now Merle will try to get Montgomery behind him. Montgomery plays to the front. Stone drives inside, travels, like he lost his footing. They'll go back over to Bardstown. Terrell Montgomery, 3 top of the key. It's his 4th three-pointer of the night.
Trainer set a nice screen. Both the John Hardin players went with Trainer on the roll.
Matthews, as they switch, he gets past Montgomery and gets the bucket. A lot of English on that ball as it actually climbed over the edge of the rim. Jerome Montgomery to the bucket, misses inside. Shadaria Montgomery with the rebound. Ball knocked around. Jerome Montgomery with it. That goes out off of Bardstown and over to the Bulldogs. Trayvon Harris all the way to the bucket. Just run around every player on the defense.
Just turn the corner. Trainer fadeaway 15-footer, no good. Stone with the rebound. Harris has done a really good job on Trainer.
And Matthews misses inside. Trainer again altered that shot. Terrell Montgomery with it up the court. Kicks outside to Trainer. Trainer looked like he got away with the travel there. Corner, Smith for 3. No good. Matthews with the rebound.
That was a really nice find by Trainer there.
Find Harris. Stone able to get it to Merle down low.
That was a great pass. Both teams a little tired right now. That was a good pass by Stone, but the Bardstown defender didn't have his hands up, which allowed Stone just to throw it over the top.
Calvert 3 on the way. It's long. Stone with the rebound. They're going to get Terrell Montgomery with that foul. That'll be on second. Team second of the second half. And Bardstown takes a full timeout with 2:05 to go here in the third quarter. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan. Bluegrass Cellular offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. And West Point Bank. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Coach, what adjustment has John Hardin done to kind of get back into this? It's
well,
now
obviously
cut to
they went into halftime and they said, you know what? I think Preston Merle's got a mismatch. Let's feed him. And they've done a really good job getting him down early. And he's done a good job. You know, we normally don't see Preston play more than 3 or 4 minutes at a stretch because he does get tired because it's a big body to go up and down the floor. And this game's been played at a really good pace, but he's done a great job establishing position. And just Bardstown's got no answer. On the flip side of that, I think Harris on Trainer has obviously made a difference too because Trainer hasn't been able to go around him the way he went around Matthews there early in this game. Good adjustments by Coach McCurry and his staff.
Harris gets it in, Rogers gets it into Harris and misses inside. He talked about Merle being tired. Montgomery in for him. That blocked by J.R. Montgomery. Darius Anthony into the lineup for the Tigers. Get it to Jarrell Montgomery.
Now Matthews back on Trainer.
Now Smith with it. Harris on him. The corner for Anthony. Double call, or travel call.
Couldn't really see what. Now this is obviously as close as John's been quite some time. Bucket here cuts it to 4 or 5.
Harris now on, covered by Jarrell Montgomery, and Harris
just went a little high-low there. Posted up Harris against the smaller Montgomery.
Merle and Harris in this quarter alone each have 8 points. Travel inside, misses by Jarrell. Harris gets the rebound, sends it forward. Calvert does a great job hustling down to get it back. Javon Smith heads the other direction. He'll pull up 10-footer off the iron. Ball knocked around. Calvert gets the rebound. His 15-footer on the way. He doesn't get the roll. J.R. Montgomery with the rebound. Matthews gets all the way to the bucket. It's good.
Nobody stopped the ball.
And it's a 3-point ball game. And there's Matthews almost getting the steal. Montgomery gets it back down. Anthony for
Way
three.
off.
It's long. Montgomery with the rebound. Sends it ahead to Jalen Tyus. And Tyus is fouled and gets the bucket.
What a play by Tyus.
Anthony gets called for that one. His third, team's third. Tyus to the line to shoot one. 18.1 seconds to go. Darius Williams checks in for John Hardin. Gets Matthews out. Going to get him a couple extra seconds worth of a break. That one long. Anthony gets it. That'll be a foul on Harris. And from our angle, actually, we can see that one really good.
He had him by the arm.
Yeah, really didn't have a lot of the ball. Get it into Phillips. And there's going to be a steal. Tyus with the ball. Tried to pass it down low, gets it back. And that shot's blocked inside by Trainer. Phillips quickly ahead to Smith. And Smith with the dunk. And that's how the third quarter will come to a close. John Hardin has cut into the lead as it's a 55-52 lead by Bardstown. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Online at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900. Online at melgabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Let us help make life simpler. Hometown banking made simple. Online at westpointbank.com. Coach, your thoughts through 3 quarters?
Well, it's John Hardin, like we talked about at the time out there in the third quarter, did a good job. Morrell kind of carried him through the early part of that third quarter. Then Matthews and Harris able to get some baskets. That could be a big turning point there at the end of that quarter with the breakaway and the dunk to give Bardstown the lead. But we've definitely got a ball game. We knew John Hardin wasn't going to roll over. But Tyus came in, make a big play on a steal and layup.
Tyus, top of the key, 3 on the way, no good. He'll be fouled. He'll be heading to the line to shoot 3. Foul is on Smith, Javon Smith, his first, team's 4th. And Tyus to the line to shoot 3. Tyus 0 for 1 from the line tonight. And you talked about doing a good job on Trainer in that quarter. Tyus knocks down the first. J.J. Trainer was 1 point in the third quarter, and it came early in the third quarter. One more to come. Tyus now with 6 points. And Jarrell Montgomery back into the lineup for the Tigers. Go to trap right there. Calvert gets it past midcourt, sends it ahead, but it's going to be stolen away by Matthews. Gets it to Montgomery. Quick hands inside, but Trayvon Harris gets it, saves it to Tyus. 3 on the way. No good. Matthews with the rebound. John getting several offensive rebounds. Matthews misses that one. Anthony tracked it down. Now they get it to Trainer. Blocked by Harris. Saved back in to Harris.
And he's going to walk it.
And Montgomery did a good job getting right in front of him as he turned to dribble it. It'll stay on that end with the Tigers. Matthews anticipating that pass, gets the steal, and gets to the bucket, and Bulldogs up by 1. I think that's the first time the Bulldogs have led. Bardstown scored first, it was tied at 2, then tied at 4. And Bardstown had led since then. Smith gets it to Montgomery. Montgomery inside, no good. J.R. Montgomery gets the rebound out to Matthews, missed. Harris there, and Harris will be fouled by Calvert. I will say this, they are letting them play.
They're letting them play. I mean, they are flat letting them play.
That foul on Terrell Calvert, his first, team's 5th. Matthews to the line to shoot 2. Harris to the line to shoot 2. Harris' first trip to the line tonight. That one's long. Trainer with the rebound. That goes off the hands of Calvert and out. Back over to the Bulldogs. Bulldogs have to take advantage of this. They've had 2 or 3 opportunities here early in the fourth quarter and have come up empty. Matthews going to go down low to Harris. Makes some space. And Harris now with 18 points. Calvert brings it up the court for Bardstown. Terrell Montgomery just blows past Rogers and is fouled by Montgomery. And by J.R. Montgomery. 3 Montgomerys in this ball game. J.R. Montgomery picks up his first, team 6th. And Jarrell Montgomery to the line. He's 2 for 2 from the line tonight.
You jinxed him.
Coach McCurry appreciated it. Preston Merle now into the lineup. Shadarian Montgomery back in for Bardstown. You got to think if you're the Bulldogs, you're going to go right back to Merle. '15th point of the night for Jarrell Montgomery, and it's a 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. 5:53 to go in the ball game. Immediately down low to Merle.
And Bardstown's got to help on that, and no weak side help. And again, it's as easy as it gets.
Smith brings it up court. Get it to Trainer. Guarded by Harris. A runner, no good. Shadarian Montgomery with the rebound. He'll be fouled. If that's on Harris, I believe that'll be his 4th. Nope, it'll be on Merle. His first, team 7th. And Shadarian Montgomery to the line. He's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. And you're welcome.
It never fails. It never fails.
If you talk about it, it will be the exact opposite. In and out, Harris with the rebound. As far as foul trouble goes, Harris the only Bulldog with 3. Darius Anthony with 3 for the Tigers, and he's the only Tiger with 3. Now dropping back into a zone. 3 from the corner, off. Ball knocked out. Rogers will track it down. At the elbow. Oh, and a good thought by Merle to get it to Matthews. And I don't think anybody had control.
Nobody had control of the ball. We've seen that time and time again, though.
I guess if you just yell out timeout loud enough. And it will be a 30-second timeout for the Bulldogs. 4:50 to go in the ball game. The Bulldogs with a 4-point lead. Tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs, airing on Brandenburg Telecom and Comcast Cable Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184. And you can always search our past broadcast on our YouTube channel. Just search HCEC-TV. Again, next week, 3 ball games on tap. Be boys action on Tuesday night as LaRue County Hawks travel to take on the Elizabethtown Panthers. Thursday night, Central Hardin travels to Brandenburg to take on Meade County in boys action. And then on Friday night, it'll be girls action as Central Hardin travels to Meade County. All 3 of those games will have a 7:30 tip time. As we come back to action, it'll be John Hardin basketball under their own goal. And on that play before that, Merle does the right move and trying to get it down to Matthews. Just threw it and it hit the rim.
It's got to be more of a lob than.
Tyus at the top of the key. Kind of a matchup zone as they kind of swing it around. Tyus 3 on the way. It's good.
And that's the day, you know, that really though, it's a good move by Coach Brewer, but there's one guy out there you got to guard, and they chose not to, and he knocks it down.
Trainer top of the key. Jarrell Montgomery inside. Merle gets the block. Sends it out for Matthews. Matthews reverse layup, no good. Harris with the rebound. Kicks out. Tyus deep 3 on the way. It's good.
Yeah, you can't lose him.
Back-to-back threes. And now it's a 10-point lead for the Bulldogs as we hit the midway point of this 4th quarter. Calvert, it's good. A deep 2 as Calvert gets to 9 points on the evening. Coach Brewer takes a 30-second timeout. Coach, when you have a game like this where it goes through big swings and you're down and then now you're up, what's Coach McCurry saying in the huddle?
Well, you know, he's one. Now he's getting in a situation. We've seen him in this situation a couple of times this year where they're going to try to run clock and make sure they get a good shot every time down. They may go, I'm not going to say they're stalling, but he's going to tell them, hey, look, we're going to get the ball down low where we've got an advantage. We're going to take great shots. But on the flip side of that is if they come with a double, Tyus, you got to be ready to shoot, as we've seen, because he's, you know, knocked down probably the 2 biggest shots of this game in the last minute. You just got to keep playing. I mean, they played much better. They played much better defensively this second half than they did, you know, in the first half. And there's still a lot of time left, though. You know, 3:52. Bardstown in the bonus. But if they're going to zone, they've got to know where Tyus is. And go back, just a little matchup.
Short corner to Harris. Merle inside. He's fouled and be heading to the line. Foul will be on Calvert. His second, team 6th. Merle to the line to shoot 2. Merle, his first trip to the line tonight. Full court, man-to-man. I think this is less to trap and more to
just slow him down a little bit, yeah.
Trainer on the baseline. Backs Harris down, fade away 10-footer. Harris might have got a part of that. Merle comes out with it, quickly gets it up to Tyus. Matthews tells him all to slow down. Harris will just hold it, make him come to him. Trayvon Pope now out there for the Tigers. Rogers gets it to Tyus. Merle, 14-footer on the way. That hit the standard. A little surprised by that. They didn't go into Matthews as he had Calvert kind of on his back. Terrell Montgomery brings it up the court for Bardstown. He goes down the lane. It's good. Now with 17 points, and it's a 7-point game with the Bulldogs on top. Pope comes out again. There's the pass.
Yeah,
and the Matthews too easy.
Again, no help for Bardstown, and nice pass.
That one no good. Harris has figured it out.
Yeah,
whatever it is.
He's done a great job on try. He's just bodied him, and he's kept him pushed out of the lane, and where Trainer settled for 12, 15 footers.
That time, Terrell Montgomery sags on that one, tips it away to Pope. Now Terrell Montgomery on the other end inside, misses that one.
Grief. There's about 4 fouls on that play, none of them called. There's another one.
Nobody knows where the ball is. That one's blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. This is a senior-laden team for Coach Brewer. 8 seniors on the roster.
For Bardstown, you got to go quick.
And Jarrell Montgomery for 3. It's good. His 5th 3 of the night. It's back to a 6-point lead.
For Bardstown, you got to think about fouling. The question is, who you got to foul?
Currently in the game, Matthews 1 for 2 on the night. As he drives down, lays it off for Jalen Tyus.
Nice find by Matthews.
Tyus is 2 for 4 from the line. Harris 0 for 2, and Merle 1 for 2. 3 from the corner. It's good. Smith knocked that one down. That's his third 3 of the night. And Bardstown with the timeout. They've cut it to a 5-point game, 48.4 seconds to go. This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television student production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. Coach, if you're Coach McCurry right here, are you just saying hold the ball?
Yeah,
keep it
you got to
away?
be strong with the ball. They're going to come steal or foul. And they've been, in these situations before. You knock down free throws, game's over. If you're Coach Brewer, like I said, you're going to crank up your defense. You're going to try to get a steal. And then tonight you're going to immediately foul. And you can't really be choosy on who you foul. It's kind of who's got the ball at this point. You're down 5 with less than a minute to go.
Bardstown with 6 fouls in this half, so they will have.
So they can be
3.
really aggressive.
Yep.
They can be really aggressive anyway because you're looking for steals or foul. But right here, you can try to mug somebody and get away with it if they don't call it.
48 seconds to go. It'll be John Hardin basketball. John Hardin can run the baseline. Rogers gets it into Matthews, right back to Rogers. Rogers will get it up the court, finds Matthews again, top of the key, now he backs it out. And Jarrell Montgomery will foul. And that'll send Matthews to the line, 1 for 2 from the line tonight. Matthews gets that one to roll in. Tay Stone into the lineup. Anthony gets it to Trainer in the lane, down the lane, in and out, no good. Harris with the rebound. And
That'll about
Anthony
do
will
it.
Foul. Eighth team foul, and it'll be Trayvon Harris to the line to shoot 1 in the bonus. He's 0 for 2 from the line tonight. Trainer with the rebound. Jarrell Montgomery hurries up the court. Anthony for 3, off the iron. That went off the Bulldogs, so it'll stay with Bardstown. Anthony to inbound it. Out to Jarrell Montgomery, top of the key, drives right down the lane. It's good. Montgomery with 22 points on the night, and Matthews is quickly fouled by Darius Anthony. That's his 4th foul. Matthews shooting 1 in the bonus. 10.4 seconds to go. And a lot of the Patriots starting to make their way out of the gym. And now Matthews will get the bonus free throw. Gets that one to roll in. J.R. Montgomery back in for John Hardin. Anthony goes right down the middle. It's his
That'll
fourth point, and that will do it. John Hardin comes back from double digits down to win 75-70 over Bardstown.
This is a Hardin County Educational and Community Television Student Production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools. Live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all of your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, more personal attention for more effective results with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgeville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harrison, RE/MAX Premier Property for all of your real estate needs. Contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offer the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Visit us at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 270-737-6900, online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank have 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple.
Unofficial stats from tonight's ball game. First for the Tigers, Terrellin Calvert with 9. Javon Smith had 15. Jarrell Montgomery led all scorers with 22. J.J. Traynor with 12. Ladarius Anthony had 4. And Shadarian Montgomery with 8. For the Bulldogs, Alex Matthews with 19. Jalen Tyus with 14. Devin Rogers with 5. Trayvon Harris with 18. And Preston Merle with 19. And what was down at halftime by 12 points, they come out in the third quarter and really take over as they cut the lead to 3 by the end of the third quarter, and then kind of pull away into that fourth quarter as they got the lead and stretched it out to 10, ultimately winning by 5. The Bulldogs moved to 26-2 on the season, while the Tigers fall to 19-7. Coach, your thoughts of tonight's game?
A heck of a job by John Hardin to battle back after, Bardstown really shot the lights out of it up in the first half, but thought John really turned up their defense in the second half. And then offensively, I mean, they found a weakness in Bardstown. They didn't have anybody to guard the post, and they did an outstanding job just feeding Morrell, or they went high-low with Harris a couple of times. Matthews with good feeds down low to him, and credit, they're number 3 in the state for a reason, and one of the favorites, probably the favorite to win the 5th region, and it's because of performances like that. They battled back, and it'll be interesting to see what this takes out of both these teams, because this is a hard-fought game. I mean, this was the kind of game you want this late in the year, and I'd pay to watch these two teams play again. It was a good ball game, and good to see John Hardin come out on top.
And if you did pay the admission, you got your money's worth tonight. A reminder, we're back on the air Tuesday night as we will see another 5th region basketball game as the LaRue County Hawks travel to take on the Elizabethtown Panthers in boys action. Game time set for 7:30. For all of our student workers here at HCEC-TV that make this possible, for Mr. Dale Mings in the truck, for Coach Chris Porter, I am Bobby Thompson saying so long and good night.
This has been a Hardin County Educational Community Television production. Live local sports are on Brandenburg Channel 1, and all rebroadcasts are on Brandenburg and Comcast Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and on our YouTube site. Also check out our live sporting events on nfhs.com or visit us at hardin.k12.ky.us. Hardin County Educational Community Television, located in Hardin County, Kentucky, a division of Hardin County Schools, airing on Brandenburg, Comcast, Spectrum, and also airing online.
Providing live coverage of local high school sports.
Covering community and school events, while teaching students along the way.
HCEC-TV, the area's leading educational and government access channel, training the next generation of media arts students.
Control your home even when you're not there with Brandenburg Telecom's home automation service. Turn lights on and off, lock and unlock doors, and change settings on your thermostat using your smartphone or tablet. Stop worrying whether or not you remember to close the garage door, and save money by programming your thermostat to reduce energy used when you're not home. Call Brandenburg Telecom for a free quote and enjoy the convenience of having home automation, phone, TV, and internet service, all from one local company.
All right, son, you ready to open your first savings account?
Yes, I am.
West Point Bank has been growing with our customers for over 30 years. We know what it takes to support them in every stage of their life. You need a bank. that you know and trust to help you reach your goals and make your dreams come true. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple.
Neck and back pain was keeping me from working in the yard, exercising, and walking without pain, and I decided it was time for a change. Physical Therapy Associates worked with me to come up with a specific treatment plan that allowed me to return to doing the things I love. With a variety of treatment options, including dry needling, A-stem, traction, and hands-on stretching, their friendly and highly trained staff can get you back to doing the things you love too. With 6 locations across central Kentucky, pain relief is only a phone call away. Physical Therapy Associates, friends helping friends.
Hey everyone, Ryan here. I just wanted to announce some exciting news that I'm officially a licensed realtor. I've been a part of a championship-winning basketball team, a conference-winning Bellarmine golf team, and now I'm part of an award-winning real estate team, JT Pitts & Associates at RE/MAX Premier Properties. If you have any real estate questions, real estate needs, or just want to reach out, please don't hesitate to call or send me a message. My number is right below. I'm ready to bring that winning mentality to the real estate industry so I can give my clients the service they deserve. Thanks.
Bluegrass Cellular's faster data speeds and more complete coverage keep you connected to your community, no matter where life takes you. Whether you're exploring your own backyard or forging new paths across the country. Talk better, text better, play better, and share better. Here, there, and everywhere. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
E-Town Exterminating, a locally owned, family-run pest control company, has been serving Hardin County and the surrounding area since 1976. E-Town Exterminating provides pest control for residential and commercial properties. E-Town Exterminating on Ring Road in Elizabethtown. Phone 737-6900.
E-Town Exterminating. What the buzz is all about.
For additional information on HCEC-TV programming, call 270-769-8855 or email Gina Ryan at hardin.kyschools.us. On behalf of HCEC-TV, we would like to thank all of our live coverage sponsors.